Hello everybody! So in today's video we are going baling our hay. You probably see behind we've already made a start. So this was baled yesterday, about I don't know 18 acres or so we baled yesterday. As you can tell we have no sunshine yet. It is just gone 11 in the morning. Sunshine is promised for later on. So today we're going to bale 32 or 3 acres, something like that. It's in 3 fields. We've got one big field that's a bit of an awkward shape and 2 little ones. So the 2 small ones are kind of hemmed in by trees on all sides. So I'm going to ted those 2 first. I'm not going to ted the big one. Just ted the one that's surrounded by trees, just to get it, just to make sure there's no damp anywhere, you know, where it's been in the shade. Although at the minute everything is in the shade. So tedder is here, been left here overnight. So tedder was left up here overnight. We'll hitch on, ted the first, ted out these 2 bits, and then brother will come up with the baler. He may well start raking before I finish tedding. We don't know yet. See how we get on, or I might finish tedding and then get on raking. We'll see how the day pans out. There we go, tedder is on, nice and simple. So, you can see what I mean now, everything is surrounded by trees. So that's why we just want to give it a flick over. It wasn't moved yesterday, so it may be a little damp underneath, but I don't think it is. So there is no dampness underneath, but we've got a nice little bit of breeze going. So we're just going to run over it. Just the 2 small bits, it's probably only 7 or 8 acres. And as you can see, we still have a dock. We'll get rid of him. Nice green leaf, that's what we were after, but the stems are now dry. Okay, so these are the bits that take the longest to dry. The stems where the seed heads come out, and that is now perfect. So right, let's get on, ted these 2 out. We really want some sunshine before we bale it. Whether that happens or not, it would be nice. So there we go, that is tedding finished, just the final little bit to go. So as you've seen, I have been watching Ollie Vlogs driving his combine. At the minute he is in Shropshire, so I think he's making his way down for doing his charity run thing, so that's good to be able to watch it while I'm busy, because I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. Anyway, right, so tedding is finished. We're going to head to the gate. This is it now for the tedder. So we'll clean all the hay off and then go and get on the rake. Still no sunshine, but it's going to be 1 o'clock time we get raking. And brother he's on a 2nd time round the big field now, so he's there raking. So we'll take the tedder off, take over the rake, and let's get baling. The sun is not here, but got to be done. Right, so here we are, just about to get the rake on. So as you can tell, not a heavy crop. We said that in the tedding video. It's early. It's early for this ground, and we didn't get any fertilizer on it because it was wet in April. So consequently, first cut is pretty light, but it's dry enough. Yeah, it's dry enough. So 3 times around the headland is done. He's just gone to hitch the baler on. Nice and dry. Just go and check. One under the hedge will always be the dampest, but he'll come in. Probably start in the centre one anyway. That's dry enough. Nothing wrong with that. Out. Apart from the thistle. Yeah, that's plenty dry enough. And yeah, not a bad swath, but we have had it heavier. Right, so let's get on, get raking, see what time we get finished. It's going to be a long afternoon. So we are just approaching the end of the big field now. As you can see, we finally have some sunshine, but it's a bit hit and miss. Sunshine comes, sunshine. The sunshine is coming and going as it fancies. But we're getting on anyway. You know, the grass is dry. It does go better in sunshine, but it's 3:30 now. And we wouldn't have wanted to wait until now to start baling, because at the end of the day it would be getting damp too early. So we're probably covered half the area we need to by now, maybe a little bit more. So one of them things, it's not ideal, but you've got to get on and, you know, make a start at some point. Anyway, so as you can see, very light crop. Bales are pretty sparse. We will reveal at the end the total. What we'll do now, we've got to the end, we'll get out, we'll have a look at a bale, because they're nice bales, they're good tight bales, but just not many of them. Okay, so here we have one of the headland bales. So this is from the first time round. Nice bit of tree in there, you don't need to take that home, but good firm solid bales. Do the Saunders test, see, nice and firm. Wouldn't roll that very far, so there's plenty in them, but yeah, and it's good stuff, but as you can tell, not that many around. Well, here's an unwelcome development. So got a puncture. Luckily we carry a spare. This is the reason why we carry a spare. These little wheels, very prone to getting punctures, so we'll just change it, get the hay off my hat. Right, that took longer than it needed to. Everything was a bit seized up. Those, we got a hubcap over the nut. They're horrible things to get out. And then the wheel was a bit seized onto the axle as well. So, yes, not an easy job. Anyway, right, on to the little bit. So this is what we tailored this morning. So it is now nice and dry, even though the sun has disappeared again. Anyway, right, onward. Right, so finally we have got to the end. It is very late, it is just 6 o'clock now. Just little tiny bit left to go. So we're running about 4 bales to the acre, so not a high yield, although this is the best piece we've done so far, done right at the end. So it is a good bit heavier out here. Anyway, right, so we are done now. So that is it, the sun did finally make an appearance. But this will be finished in plenty of time before the dew comes down and it gets too damp. So I would say thank you very much for watching our haymaking video, and we will see you next time.